What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Elliot Drake and I have something super special to share with you. Today I did an interview with one of my students that is in the Land Clients Accelerator program, and his name is Tyrell, and he's doing $4,500 a month just after a couple months of being inside the program, which is $54,000 a year, which is pretty awesome. It's, more than the average person, makes in the United States. So anyways, what we're going to be talking about today in this video is LinkedIn strategies to get meetings on Autopilot. So I know a lot of you guys maybe cold call, maybe you've used LinkedIn, but we're going to talk about a software that basically combines Sales Navigator and the software to auto respond and auto follow up to get your prospective clients on the phone. So he works with real estate agents, but this training can work for any niche. So as you watch this, apply it to the niche that you're wanting to serve. Maybe you're doing chiropractors, maybe you're doing dentists, maybe you're, whatever niche you're doing, it works for all of those niches. Okay, so first, if you guys are new to it as that I am, my name is Elliot Drake and I run House of Influence, which is my paid advertising agency, and then I'm the founder of landclients.com, which teaches people how to start and grow successful online advertising businesses. Okay, so I have lots of free other stuff in the description below. If you're new to the channel, go check out all my other videos. Make sure to hit subscribe. But let's jump into this video. First, I'm going to jump into my screen. I'm going to go over the softwares and kind of set the stage on what they are. And the first software is called Meet Leonard, which matches with LinkedIn Sales Navigator to basically message lots of prospects every single day, get your name in front of the door and all that. And then after I show you that, then we're going to jump into the interview I did with Tyrell, and he's going to show you his strategy, open up the curtains, and show you guys all of that good stuff. So if you guys stick around to the end of the video, the scripts that he used to reach out, the initial message that he uses, plus the follow-up, I'm going to be giving you guys that away if you stay to the end of this video, and that will be down in the link to the description. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. All right, what's going on, guys? So now I'm in my screen, and what I'm going to go over real fast before we jump into the interview is the two different things that we use to do the strategy that Tyrell is about to teach you. And first is it's called Meet Leonard. Okay, so what Meet Leonard does is you can go and check out the website, but it allows you to. Leonard helps you automate all your daily tasks from connecting, messaging, prospecting, and lead generation. So what this does is it will connect with your LinkedIn and specifically Sales Navigator, which allows you to basically message lots of people on LinkedIn and give them like introduction messages to what you do. It helps you auto connect with them because on LinkedIn, if you're not familiar with LinkedIn, you have to connect with somebody before you can message them. So if they accept it, then you can send them more messages. But what this does is instead of you having to connect and then once they accept your connection, go back in and basically then send them a message, Leonard does all that for you. It'll connect with, up to 500 different people every single day. And then if they accept your connection, then send a follow-up message. Automatically. Okay, so that's kind of what I want to walk you through. This, you can get a free trial on it. The pricing is only like $15 a month, but Tyrell using this strategy is booking lots of meetings and landing a lot of clients using it. So the monthly payment is worth it. Sales Navigator on LinkedIn is you have a 30-day free trial. If you've never done it, just go to Sales Navigator, sign up. And that's about $70 a month. But like I said, if you're making a return on your investment by using the strategy you're about to go over, then it's going to be worth it. One thing to note, which we talk about in there, is if you don't have a professional LinkedIn, like if you haven't jazzed it up, jazz it up. Get a nice little head photo here, maybe authoritative picture. Your bio right here should say exactly what you do, add authority, and then down here, you're going to want to add your recommendations. So like the skills that you have, and then people are able to endorse you. So then you look like a credible person when you're trying to connect and, land meetings with people. All right. And then down here is where people can, give you recommendations. All right. So without further ado, let's jump right into this interview. What's going on, guys? Welcome to this video. And today I'm here with Terrell, who is a part of the Lane Clients program. And today he's just going to share the strategy that he's been using to bring real estate agents in on autopilot by utilizing LinkedIn. Okay, so already in the program, we've talked about LinkedIn and things of that nature and how you guys can use it. But Terrell has actually figured out a system for his niche. So in this training, maybe you're working with real estate agents and you can, just use this. But if you're working with another niche, take this in a sense of how you can utilize this for the niche that you're also serving. Okay, so Terrell, if you want to just kind of introduce yourself, tell them a little bit about yourself, and yeah, we can kick it off from there.
Awesome, yeah. So my name is Tyrell. I joined the Land Clients group not too long ago, but I've been working on digital marketing for well over a year. I just haven't really been able to get my footing, and then when I finally joined the group, I was able to start getting some clients, bringing in some revenue. I started with initially cold calling because cold calling was my strong suit. That's what I crushed at. And then just recently I started moving into LinkedIn, and this is where I've found most of my success. And yeah, so I'm about to show you guys.
Sick. All right, let's jump right in.
All right, awesome. So we're currently in my Meet Leonard CRM. And so, well, you're really going to need Meet Leonard for LinkedIn, first off, because you're going to be able to send automated messages. If we go over to here to my templates, connection invitations, one of the most important things is going to be your connection invite, because this is going to be what essentially makes someone connect with you. And if someone doesn't connect with you, they're not you're not going to be able to message them, right? So your connection message, as you can see here, it pops up. You want to make it really short, really sweet, nothing too over the top. You don't want to go into long paragraphs or anything like that. Just something quick that someone can read. For example, here, the Meet Leonard is going to say hi. It's going to pull their first name from their profile. It's going to say, although we have not met yet, I came across your profile when I was searching for business owners like yourself in the London area. That's for me. And I would love to learn more about your business. I hope you'll consider connecting. Thank you, Tyrell Valentine. So they're going to get that message, and then you're going to want to send them some follow-up messages. The first follow-up message I usually send is 12 hours later. And here it is. It says, I hope everything's going great. Quick question. Do you have the capacity for more people looking for real estate real estate, right? If I generate inquiries in return for a small fee, would you be interested? I'm currently looking for a few more real estate agents in the area that I can generate business for. Are you interested? Let me know, Tyrell. So that's one of the questions that I will send somebody. It's been going pretty good for me. And I send out about 200 connection requests every single day. You can see here that I've got 88 pages of just this week for connection requests. You're going to be sending these out automated every single day. I would recommend starting with anywhere between 50 and 100, because if your account isn't yet trusted by LinkedIn, you can have some issues when sending these connections. So that's the most important thing, is to make sure that you start small and then ramp up. If you just go straight into sending 200 connection requests a day and 200 automated messages a day, your account, it won't get banned, but LinkedIn will stop you from sending messages for that entire day or possibly 48 hours. And you'll have to send email requests to people to start connecting with them.
So Terrell, for the people that don't know, what is Leonard, and kind of how does a CRM go with LinkedIn? What role does this play?
Absolutely. So Meet Leonard, it connects directly to your LinkedIn Sales Navigator, and Sales Navigator it's 100% it's absolutely necessary. Right off the bat, if you're not willing to get the Sales Navigator, which is I believe $70 or $90, LinkedIn just is not going to work for you as well, because with the Sales Navigator, you're going to be able to target your ideal clients. For me, I'm currently working with real estate agents and I want to move into the chiropractic space. You're going to be able to target that client, the owners, and however many people in that business. So you're going to be able to target businesses with maybe 10 to 11 employees, just to make sure that they have the current finances to pay for your services, right? Because you don't want to be going after people who are just working by themselves, who might not have enough money to even pay for your services or look on social media. So that's why sales and ad is extremely important. Meet Leonard. I believe you can start with it for free and send up to 25 connection requests and 25 messages a day. I would start with that from the very beginning, like just sending out, like I said, just 25, 50, then 100. So just start out small. But then after that, Meet Leonard, I believe is it's like 15 or 20 bucks a month. It's not that much.
Awesome. Yeah. So what Leonard does, if you have LinkedIn Sales Navigator, their CRM is what allows you to connect with people with your given niche that you want, and then be able to, send them those follow-up messages to be able to connect with them.
All right. So you want to make sure that your profile for one is like nice and just kind of like neat. Like you see here, I created this. I sat down over a course of a couple days, created all this stuff, made sure everything looks good. Got a bunch of friends to endorse me. And so endorsements are kind of like likes for your page. And see here, I got like James, I got a couple of friends to endorse me, things like that. Like they're not the most important things in the world, but it's kind of like likes on a photo, right? It's just social proof, and it kind of says like that this person, like a few people know them. Like maybe you're not the best at doing what you do. Like I only have like 25 endorsements on certain things, but it says like he has talked to people and people do think that he's competent at what he does, right? Okay, so I'll pull up some messages. Like I'll just go to some messages that I'm talking to right now. Clients that I've already like signed and things like that, I will just generally take right off of LinkedIn, and then we'll start messaging them on like text or Facebook. So like here, Warren, looking to expand my network of real estate agents. I send him this message. He hasn't replied yet, but he hasn't seen that yet. And then right here, I actually have today, just about, I think, half an hour ago, I sent this message to somebody letting them know that I can help them get some more real estate agent clients. And he said, yep, I'll be interested, send me some information, give me a call next week. So I'm gonna be calling him. Let me scroll down here.
Yeah. Can we see can you scroll up? Like, let's see the first message that you sent to connect. So let's look at.
Yep.
So you said, hey, Terry, I'm looking to expand my network with real estate agents. Would you be open to connecting? Which Leonard, the CRM, sent this out to a lot of real estate agents.
Yeah.
And then whenever they connect with you, then let's see the next message that is sent to them.
So the next message is, hey, hope everything's going great. Quick question. Do you have the capacity for more people looking for real estate? If I generate you inquiries in return for a small fee, would you be interested? I'm currently looking for a few more real estate agents in the area that I can generate business for. Are you interested? Let me know. And what I like about Meet Leonard is it customizes this. So like the hey Terry, like I don't have to say hey Terry. I just say hey % first name, and Meet Leonard pulls their first name from their account so that the message really does feel personalized.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's amazing.
And then you go down, he says, hi. And then would you be free sometime this week to have a quick chat? He says hi again, and that he would be interested. And he asked me to give him a call. I haven't messaged him back, but generally when I message them back, they will just be like, yeah, okay. Like, let's get this thing going.
Awesome.
I'll see if I can pull up another message. Like there's literally like like, as you can see, it says 851, all these messages. Like I'm sending messages to like 200 people a day.
Yeah. Which this is awesome. It just comes down to automation, being able to constantly be reaching out to people, any time of the day while you're sleeping, to where you can wake up in the morning, then you have a couple leads in the door versus having to sit there and, cold call 200 businesses. LinkedIn is an amazing platform to connect with business professionals, because also it's the intent of the platform. So, it's there. LinkedIn is there, and it's made for, doing business with people. So it's an awesome platform to be able to generate clients.
Yeah, it absolutely is. So the rest of the messages, like as you can see, like you really have to sit, like most of the time you'll spend on LinkedIn is honestly sitting here scanning through it, which is why I highly recommend getting the mobile app, because on my phone, like it just pops up kind of like a Facebook message when someone messages me back, so I can go straight to that message and then I save their name. But like on the computer, it's really, really annoying because like I literally have to scroll through hundreds of messages. And then as you can see, like the blue ones just say like they've connected with me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like, for example, and on top of this, you're going to get some people who are just like, they're not really in your like what you're really looking for. Like, for example, if we look here, this guy, I thought that he would just be like something simple, like generating, like he'd be looking for investors for his company, like a real estate company where it'd be like B2B, where I generate leads for them like I'm doing for myself on LinkedIn. But as you can see, if you read this, it's like, it is not at all what I thought it was. He said, thanks for the consideration, but most of our clientele will be dedicated corporate real estate service teams, and we'll be working with one of the larger brokerage firms already. So you're going to get a lot of people who are just like, honestly, like too big to handle. Like this guy's probably got sales guys and everything already, and he's looking for someone to bring in like more and more investors, and that's obviously not right. I'm just doing the Facebook ad side of things.
Right.
So you're really gonna have to comb through a lot of these messages. Like, and you can see a lot of these are gray because like I've already checked them out, gone through them. So on LinkedIn, the money is heavily in the follow-up. Like you can't just send out 200 messages a day and then sit here and do nothing. Like if you send out 200 messages a day, like you're going to have to go back and comb over however many people are accepting. You want to check out like if your messages are converting, because like the message I sent, I'm constantly changing that. Like if we scroll down and click on some other stuff, like they're not all going to be the same messages. Like a couple of them are going to be different. I'm testing out some messages and tweaking the messages. But the best one I do find that like the one that I find that works the best is absolutely this one right here. Just the first one that I showed you guys. I hope everything's going great. Quick question. Obviously change it to your niche. Like you would change real estate agents to whatever it is you were looking for. For me right now, I'm going to be moving over to chiropractors. So I'm going to be trying to get a couple chiropractic doctors working with me, because that's a niche that I really wanted to try out and get into. So I sent out 200 connections to chiropractors today, and we're going to see how that goes.
Love it. Yeah, so I mean, this sounds really amazing. Do you think maybe we could go into Leonard and kind of like show how to like, so if someone like is like, okay, I want to implement it, what is the first step? How do they, connect Leonard to LinkedIn? So you have to sign up first. You need to sign up for LinkedIn Sales Navigator. You can get a free trial of it. I think it's like, 30-day free trial, but then it's going to cost $70. But, if you guys are generating, clients and leads, then, it's worth it. It's worth it for you to spend the money on this, because it's obviously working for you.
Oh, absolutely. Like this week alone, I've gotten on the phone with 4 different business owners, and I have, like, as you saw the message before, like people setting up calls for next week. So one of the biggest things you'll come across with LinkedIn is nobody is like, they're all busy business owners. Nobody wants to talk to you right now. Everybody wants to talk to you like a week from now. So as long as you follow up, honestly, like 90% of those people you'll get on a quick call with, and then it's up to you to get a longer meeting. Like the initial call isn't like the big discovery call. Like the initial call is like 15 minutes, explain just kind of quickly what you do and that you want to get on a discovery call with them. And then you set a later day where you guys can get on a discovery call and really dive into their business. So how Meet Leonard works is, if we go advanced search for leads, when you go into your sales navigator or any really searching on LinkedIn, like it works with all levels of LinkedIn. Meet Leonard works with all levels of LinkedIn. As soon as you go to your search, it's going to pop up, like Meet Leonard's immediately going to pop up. Like let's just search for titles, real estate agents. Obviously you want to customize everything to you, but we're just going to search this quickly. Move that there, search. See, so you search and it tells you that I'm currently first or second connections with 265,000 real estate agents. And you can search by the geography, the place and everything like that. But what Meet Leonard is going to do is you're going to go up here where it says like connect, InMail, all this stuff. And you're going to hit connect. You're going to choose the message you want to send, invite, and then you're going to choose the follow-up message you want to send, right? And then you're going to hit connect. Like I've already sent out all my connections. It says 100, but like Meet Leonard is going to allow, like it's going to allow you to send out honestly like 500 connections a day. Don't do that. Like just like 1000%, please do not be the person who sends out like 500-600 connections a day. Like Meet Leonard will allow you to send out 200 at a time. I've already sent out my 200 this morning, but like it's going to give you like the choice to do it again like later in the afternoon. Don't do that. Like that's how you get your account like not banned, but you will have to send an email to connect with people, and nobody's going to be connecting with you through email. That's just a hassle. So just don't be sending any more than like I would say 200 connections a day. That's where I'm currently at. The follow-up message, you're going to want to choose 12 hours to 1 day, depending on when you send your initial connection messages. So I send my initial connection messages around like 8 in the morning. People generally accept them by like 12. So I don't mind doing 12 hours because then they get them at like around 10 p.m. to like latest 1 a.m. But if you're sending your connections in the middle of the day, I would definitely recommend going one full day so that when people accept the messages, they're not getting like a follow-up message from you at like 3 in the morning, right? So it
Yeah.
just looks a lot more genuine.
So as soon as somebody goes and signs up for Leonard, I saw you have the little the Chrome extension up there at the top. Then it's automatic. This is automatically going to pop
Yeah,
up.
it's automatic. So there's a little video in Leonard. It'll show you how to install Leonard. It's kind of like installing anything like you would install like a normal game on your computer. But the moment you install it, when you go to search, this is automatically here. Like this is all here. Like you don't have to like set anything up. Like as soon as you go to your regular search bar, even in LinkedIn free, and you set up Leonard free, this will be here. Like it'll give you the option to do this. Not all of these will be highlighted because some of them are for like the premium version. Like but you'll have like connection, scan, and visit will be highlighted. InMail will not because like you need to no profiles remaining to connect with. All right, then just showed up on my screen. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah. So that's just showing me that like I've sent out all my connections for the day. Like if I want to like send out more, I can, but like I'm not going to. Um, yeah, you can also visit profiles and auto like set Leonard to auto endorse them. So like if you're a good way to get a couple endorsements like for your first ones before you start selling on Leonard is to actually go out, make Leonard auto visit profiles and just send like an endorsement to people, like endorse their first skill, and then you send them a message saying, hey, like it was great to connect with you, I've endorsed you, you know, it would be really cool if you could endorse me too. And honestly, like 3 out of 10 people will. You do that for a day or two on the free version of Meet Leonard, and you'll build up to about 10-15 connections on your 10-15 endorsements on your skills, and then you can start selling to people when you have that like social proof saying, hey, I know what I can do, you know. So
Love it. Yeah, it just goes also back to like also on your profile. I saw you had like some case studies on your photos and stuff like that. It looked like from real estate agents.
yeah, so I'll just like take like screenshots of like case studies. Like you can put like whatever you want for your case studies, or like down where the case studies are, you can put things that you've done, any achievements. One other really important thing though is that everybody seems to neglect. It's even more important than your like I would say even more important than your overall profile, your pictures, your case studies is consistently posting on it like as if it was like a Facebook page. Like that's really really important. So one of the things you can use is a website called like QUU, and it'll allow you it'll just share articles from certain things. Like it's super easy to set up. Like you just type it in, it's free. And it's just super simple. Like it's like a one-click thing. It connects with your LinkedIn, your Facebook, or whichever you want, and then you'll be able to just auto share articles. So currently on my LinkedIn, I auto share 2 articles a day about social media marketing. So that really really helps like build my credibility and things like that.
Yeah, that's super smart. Yeah, like one of the best ways to, start to get, clients to come in like inbound to you is by like if you're diving into a niche and you're doing the research, that we talk about in the program, trying to figure out, what are the pains of, the industry and you should really understand like what they need and hit on pain points. That's going to allow you to make content. So if you put out free content regarding hitting on those pain points for these different people, well,
Yeah.
then that's going to help you look as like make you look as if you're an authoritative figure inside the space, which is also going to help with your conversion rates here, I'm guessing as well.
Yeah, one more important thing that I want to say about connect about the searching for your leads is to really take use of the keywords. So because like real estate agents and like doctors, dentists, like those type of people are super super easy because like they have an official title. But if you're going after like a gym owner, like you can search by like fitness trainer, but just because they're a fitness trainer doesn't mean they're an owner. And you can say owner, but just because they're a fitness trainer and an owner doesn't mean that they own like a gym. So like you would go up here and you would actually type in gym owner, like gym owner, and then capital OR, or like CrossFit gym owner, like whatever you're looking for. So whenever you're looking for things like barbershops, nail salons, stuff that doesn't have like an official title, you want to use the keyword research over here. Like you just want to keyword search it, and then it'll come up. Like that's just a tip, because like I've had a couple friends actually reach out to me and just be like, hey, like I can't find like for example, one person was looking for like a car dealership to look for. It's, you can't, like, that's not like an official title. Like you can look like auto shops and like the auto industry, but like car dealership owner is not like an official title, right? So you have to keywords for that.
Awesome. Well, cool. You got anything else to share with them, guy? I mean, Tyrell, or, I think this is pretty, I think this was a really good video. I think this will, help a lot of people out, especially with their LinkedIn outreach, to automate it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Instead of just, manually trying to connect with people, this is a great way to do it.
Yeah, this is absolutely a great way to do it. One of the things that I gotta stress though is you should really know your sales, like your sale, not sales pitch, but like your meeting script. Like you should really have that down, because like the people on here, like they're not like your local, like they're not like your local gym. Like you can't just go over there and be like, hey, you know nothing about social media. Like the people who are on LinkedIn, who are doing really good, who want to talk to you, they usually know a lot about social media, and you have to be on the ball, or else they like will hang up the phone on you. And like that was something that I messed up on when I first came here. Like I jumped into it and I was like, oh, it's fine, like it's gonna be like the same when I talk to like some local businesses. And then I jumped on here and I was like, I'm on a call with some guy who's doing like millions of dollars in real estate, and he's looking for someone to really come on his team. And like I was not on the ball. Like I admit that, like I had to get better at my meeting script, and I really had to take practice in that. But like when you're on LinkedIn, you really have to be on the ball, because like these guys, like they don't play around. They don't play around.
Yeah. And one thing we talk about in the program is by, every call that you get on, like, yes, for one, like figure out your meeting script, especially if you're new, like if you're new to talking to business owners and stuff. Like, I've talked to a lot of students, and, one of their biggest things is like they're scared to cold call, because like, you get nervous trying to talk to them. But if you prepare and you're prepared and you have a script for, the initial 15 minutes, to where you tell them exactly what you do and, why they need it, and you have a normal script, and then you record all of those calls. If you do it over the phone, well, then get on your laptop, just find a way to record it. And then, if they decide they want to work with you and they set another meeting, or if they don't, well, then you're able to look at that and edit your script accordingly. Because if you say you connect with, you do 15, like you do 15 calls, and each of them are just like, you're trying to land, the actual discovery call, where you're pitching them on the service, trying to get them to come on board, and you get none of them to sign up. Well, then you need to go back to the drawing board. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tweak your script and try to make it better. And then once you develop a script that is like really killer, then you can really hit the ground running.
Yeah.
So, well, cool. Tyrell, thank you so much for sharing this. I know everyone in the community is really going to appreciate it, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, do you have any last like advice for people that are just starting out? You're at about 4,500 a month. You've been doing it for a while, and it looks like things are really starting to get it right now, and things are just starting to ramp up. So do you have any advice for those people that are just starting out?
Advice for people just starting out, I would say straight up get your things together. Like don't like a lot of people, like even have a lot of people reach out to me and ask me about LinkedIn, and I just say like get your stuff together, because like you can't expect someone to pay you $1,000 if you yourself look like 30 cents. Like don't go to a business owner like, hey, I don't even have so much as a professional email. I don't have a LinkedIn. Like a website's not all that important, but if you don't have if you don't have a website, and you don't have a LinkedIn, and you don't have a professional email, and you don't have like Instagram or anything set up, like you can't expect them to trust you right out the gate, right? So like just have your stuff together. Like you don't have to have case studies, but yourself, you need to look and present yourself like a business owner. You can't run in there like, hey, I'm just a kid who does marketing, give me money.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, we're dealing with, we're dealing with business professionals that, if they can afford to pay you, they're doing some numbers. So
Yeah.
business professionals want to work with other professionals. So if you're not looking professional and you're not, preparing, then you're not going to get the results that you want to get. thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. So if you did and you guys, liked it, right, just please hit that thumbs up button, comment what you thought down below, and make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications so you guys can see whenever I post. And so yeah, guys, until the next one, I'll see you guys later.